What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our NHL Play of the Days. I say welcome back because this is another Play of the Day, but also welcome to some new exciting stuff. We have some new graphics in the background, new overlays, new thumbnails. I got this cool little mic stand as well that I can kind of move around and feel a little more official in. But other than that, if you are new here, please subscribe, like, comment. Appreciate all the interaction and support. And if you've been here for a while, again, appreciate you guys hanging around and constantly supporting this channel and my other channel as well. So, that all being said, let's dive into this NHL play of the day. If it wasn't as obvious what this video was from all the overlays, we have a weird slate today because of President's Day. We have a couple day games, a couple afternoon games, and a couple night games. It's nice for the NHL viewers as fans to get this throughout the day. But when you're placing these bets, these day games are kind of weird because these veterans, these professionals, they have their routines, they have the things that they do with their morning skates, their run throughs, their warm ups. And when you kind of ruin that with a day, with like a random day game here and there, it gets kind of wonky. And it makes them, in my opinion, a little more rusty. Or they just don't really care about the day game and they focus on going out that night to the road trip or whatever they're going to do. So be cautious when you're betting today in those day games. But we are going to target one of those afternoonish games at 4 o'clock today. We're going to target the Flyers versus the Flames. Um, Quick little playoff run through or playoff picture run through. The Flyers are basically done. I mean, they're not as bad as they would want to be for tanking purposes, but they're definitely not making the playoffs unless they go on a ridiculously magical run. But I don't see that happening. I don't think they see it happening either. So we're gonna fade them. They lost both games on this road trip 6-2. That was to the Kraken and the Canucks. Now they play the Flames today and the Oilers tomorrow. I'm gonna bet against them today and most likely tomorrow, depending on how the game goes. But as of right now, we have a Flames team that is hit or miss. They have burned us in the past. They have saved us in the past. They're kind of a tough team to get a hold of, but I like them in this spot. They were on a long 5 game road trip. When they did burn us, they did come back home and drop a game to the Red Wings 5-2. Those first games back from road trips are kind of tough. Then they did come out red hot versus the Rangers, go up 2-0, and then they eventually did go to overtime, but they snuck out the win in overtime. I think they carry that momentum into this Flyers game, which is also their last home game before their 3 game trip, where they do face Vegas and Colorado, which are 2 big games that they're going to want to get points in. Those games become a lot more important if they do drop these games to the Flyers and the Coyotes next game. So I think these are 4 points that they need to get. I think they get it done in regulation and focus on this road trip. This Flyers team last 30 days on the road, 11% power play, 69 percent on the penalty kill. That's a horrible power play, horrible penalty kill. Um, that's not going to win you games. And this Flames team is good. I think this Flames team at home, which is 15-10 of compared to their 11-9-9 on the road, I think they get things done in Calgary. I think this Flyers team is just a bet against team going forward. So situationally, great spot for the Flames, horrible spot for the Flyers. And then getting into the nitty gritty of things, I think this Flyers team is going to start selling some pieces. They're just not a good team overall. Carter Hart's been kind of a shell of himself as well. So all we need is Calgary to get it done within regulation to cash our bet tonight. So we're going to play Flame 60-minute minus 140 on bet 365. If this line is a little too much for you, a little too much juice on your book, or you don't like playing these odds, you can take the puck line at minus 1.5 at plus 110. Over on basically every other book has plus 110 for that puck line. So you can maybe play both or do whatever you want. But the Flames are going to be the play today, and they'll definitely be in a long shot parlay later as well. So that's the play of the day. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will have a live NHL slate run through on my personal channel as well later on in the day. So that's going to be it for me. Stay tuned for that. And as always, best of luck on your bets today. I'll see you guys tomorrow.